Come on! Come on, you really thought I'd leave you after you did such a great job on your video?
You lied to me. You betrayed me.
Come on, you know I can control the
You will not make a fool of me again, alien.
But don't you want to make more videos?
I guess I could.
Hey, I'm not going to be low. I mean, I'm totally not gonna use that weapon of mass destruction on your planet, human. I totally have that weapon somewhere around here. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, the next game will be Evoland.
Oh sure, because a video on indie games is totally going to have more views than a Kanto game that nobody's ever heard of.
Well, come on, wasn't that a great game?
I guess you're right. Well fine, I'll review Evoland, but one more thing.
Yeah, what?
Thank God I don't have to review on the freaking Vita anymore. You know, alien, you're not that bad.
Oh, stop it, you're making me blush.
You just had to make it weird, didn't you?
Go review the game, Hunem. Smell you later.
Oh no, you...
Evoland. Ever heard of Evoland? No? Well, that was to be expected. Honestly, I saw this game on Steam a while back, but didn't bother with it because I thought it would simply suck. After many months of absolutely nothing, I found it on a deal list on GOG and was like, $2, fucking go buy that shit a piece. So what's this game's deal? This game is supposed to be an homage to famous RPGs and adventure games, but it ends up having references from multiple fantasy universes like The Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, Diablo, and of course the fan favorite League of Legends. The pros just need to be satisfied, I guess. This game... it sorta has a story, but not really. You are a generic fantasy boy, default name Clink, and you start in a world void of any other colors than green and black. Silly Eops. Black is not a color. You can only move to your left, where you find a chest. The chest unlocks the mightiest of the abilities, the ultimate attack, the most powerful thing known to man, the ability to move left. I was expecting something more epic. There you go. The game gradually unlocks more things as you progress, and at some point it unlocks a wall of text, Star Wars style, that explains the backstory. Cue the epic music! You are a hero from Evolandia. Hero business has been bad recently, but things have started to pick up. And that's the story. Yeah. Anyway, you run around and at some point you find this lovely town with NPCs that have nothing interesting to say to you because you are, of course, a kid.
That's totally racist.
You go down a well because if little Timmy taught you anything, it's that it's a good idea to fall down a well. In the well, you find a magical seed that makes you grow? Totally not Viagra. Now you can finally talk to the NPCs, but they still don't have anything interesting to say to you. You leave the useless town behind and you go on your mighty quest to... do something, I guess? Lying face down to an angry pack of rose-headed rats is good old question mark, or that girl that got attacked by these monsters. You know, I'm not so sure that these rats did something to her. Actually, I don't think any of the monsters in this game actually did something to make you kill them. They were just in their natural habitats and you slaughtered each and every one of them. Maybe, just maybe, you are the monster. I guess you can't do much about natural selection. You save the girl who, incidentally, is on a quest to find a crystal to save her village. This being an RPG and all, you are given the choice to help the girl or to, help the girl. Hey, multiple universes are really hard to explain. But hey, at least now you have somebody to talk to. I mean, she's going to tell me her name and I'll just introduce my... Wait, what? So to finish up the story segment, you now have a quest to find a crystal and save the girl's village. Typical story, eh? Very much. But hey, this is supposed to be a parody of RPGs, so it's actually really good in that regard. The main mechanic of the game is evolving the gameplay aspects. These gameplay changes are used to first illustrate the changes done to RPGs through the years, then the evolutions are used to showcase the different genres as well as some of the staple games that are part of those genres. Sometimes you're in a Link to the Past mode, then you go to the Final Fantasy turn-based mode, then finally, who can forget the mash click to win Diablo. But hey, it's not as boring as the third game because it doesn't make you replay the game 3 times in order to get to the interesting bit. I'm gonna say this just once, I hate Diablo 3. This whole mechanic of changing the gameplay style actually keeps the game fresh, but sadly, some of them get boring really fast, especially the turn-based strategy segments. Random encounters aren't that annoying if you can skip them or if you have interesting skills at your disposal. Instead, all you sadly do is spam attack with the guy and heal with the girl. There really isn't any reason to use any other skills. Also, some enemies take so long to die, like the stork who takes 3 hits to be killed. Also, I'm very interested in how they came up with Thork as a name.
Okay guys, the bats are annoying enough. Now we need to deal with the turn-based enemies. First up we have a slime and a rat. How should we call them?
Sir, why don't we simply call them a rat and a slime?
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, Tommy. I mean, slimes are okay, but these? Rats? Really? Sir, my name's Shut up, Tommy. Okay, now we have a dinosaur with a crater on its back. Bobby, my boy, you don't look so great. What's up? Sir, I think I ate something foul. Well, there is nothing more foul than a game without proper names. Nothing. Sir, What is it, Bobby? Well, Oh my god, that is genius, Bobby! You're getting promoted! This is the best day of my life! Hey, boss, why does he get a promotion and I don't? Shut up, Timmy! God, you're annoying.
The enemies in the turn-based mode are varied and they are of course supposed to either be as conventional as possible, aka the slimes, or to resemble well-known video game enemies. The enemies in the top-down adventure mode are, well, an octopus, a magician, a skeleton, a spider, and, oh god, the bats. You see, the game decides that every enemy should have a pattern, except for the bats. These annoying bats fly everywhere they want and they get stuck and they hit you and you die over and over again. That's until you unlock the sword swing and you will never annoy me again, bats. This game also has a lot of collectibles. As a result, there are cars and stars for you to collect. The stars are your straightforward items that you find by exploring and have no practical use whatsoever other than bragging rights. The cars, however, can be used to play a certain game. The car game is pretty easy and you can probably become good at it, but hey, it ain't Hearthstone, so I don't care. Good, time to put Hearthstone in the tags. With 10 views per video, can you really judge me? Also, Garen plays it. The poor warrior didn't get a key. I bet those Noxians got more keys. At some point you even unlock a battleship, so you can roam the lands. Just think of the possibilities.
The incredible misadventures of the mighty gamer pirate.
Finally, after many years of saving up money, I got my ship ready for action. First, matey, get the ship up in the air. All power to engine.
Yes, sir!
Let's go explore the mighty world, fellas. Oh, look, there is a mighty tree there. Arr, be ready to pillage and plunder. Arr. Man the landing controls, me hearties. We're bringing this baby down. Why be us in the air again, har?
Sir, there seems to be a problem. We don't have enough space to land here.
Well, then we shall go where no man has gone before, har. Over the mountains, me boys.
Sir?
What now, first mate?
We don't seem to be able to go over the mountains.
Why not?
Invisible walls, sir?
Well then, full powers to Karen, me boys.
We don't have any, sir.
Well, fuck.
The game, as I said, evolves the more you play it. It gradually gets better and better in both the graphical and the musical aspects. The graphics change from colorless to a full 3D rendered world that actually looks nice and nostalgic. Sometimes the game reverts to a top-down 2D sprite-based graphic style that honestly I like more than the 3D one since it brings back more memories than the full 3D. The music is nice overall, it doesn't really get repetitive, but it doesn't stand out either. Well, maybe the end boss song does stand out. Oh yeah, just makes you wanna headbang, doesn't it? As an homage, it makes use of different styles of music and graphics to deliver a nostalgic feel. I honestly think this game is awesome and it deserves every cent/penny I spent on it. Sure, it is a bit on the short side, but for what it delivers, it kinda makes up for this one discrepancy. It's an enjoyable experience for those who have a knowledge of both RPG and video game history. It also has an okay sense of humor and it doesn't force jokes down your throat. It has its own charm and I think it's a game that some gamers should experience. It's not hard, it's not long, this is also not supposed to be a penis joke by the way, but it's fun and as far as I'm concerned, this was enough to catch my interest and to recommend it to people. And with that said, I must thank you guys for watching. Please do remember to subscribe if you want to keep up with my content, and of course if you enjoyed this episode, please do remember to thumbs up the video. Feedback is as always appreciated. My name has been the great and almighty Eops, and I shall see you next time.